Today is going to be another installment of everybody's favorite here on my channel, which I don't even know why because I am not a Storytime channel, but it's another Storytime. This Storytime is going to be about when I auditioned for Bad Girls Club, and let me start off by saying I get myself into the worst situation. The whole thing was a dub from jump. It started off with this sketchy man sliding into my DMs talking about, oh, we're looking for the baddest of the baddest to audition for Bad Girls Club season 17, East Coast versus West Coast, and I thought that you would be a great fit to audition. And I'm like, you don't even know me, sir. You don't know me. You don't know me. How do you know that I'm gonna be a great fit? Like, how? Then my second thought was, who even is this man looking fake? He only got like 1,000 followers trying to get some info on me. Like, what? But then I'm like, okay, whatever, let me check out this little link. It ended up taking me to the actual Bad Girls Club application where I had to fill out these long questions about my whole life. Like, it took me a good hour and a half to fill out that whole application, and that's like an hour and a half that I will never ever get back. Anyway, so then I got the email invite to some closed casting call, and I'm at first like, nah, I'm not going to no closed casting call. Like, watch this be the wrong Bad Girls Club. And I get there and they asking me to take off my clothes and all this other stuff. Like, nah, y'all not catching me. But then the email said that I can also bring 2 guests and a proper form of identification. So I was like, okay, whatever, I'm gonna be good because I'm gonna invite my best friend. She gonna come with me and we gonna be good because ain't nobody getting through my best friend. So then I had my best friend coming with me, and for this video I'm gonna identify her as Day 1. So Day 1 was coming, and also I had another guest, so I invited like mad people because you know black people, like, you don't know that they're coming until they're like basically already there. Mind you, all of them ended up canceling on me last minute, so I'm like, okay, what am I gonna do about this second guest? So then I ended up inviting this guy who was trying to talk to me for I don't even know how long before then. Of course we met on Instagram and we never met in actual person, so I figured like, I'm gonna be in the city anyway, I'm gonna be mad cute, so might as well let him be my second guest. Cause mind you, he lived in the Bronx, and there's ain't no way I was going to the Bronx like ever in my life, like ever, especially for a guy. So in this video I'm gonna refer to him as Go Home Roger because that's exactly what he needed to do. Anyway, so I'm going to this audition or whatever, and I'm getting off the train, and next thing you know, I'm getting grabbed up. Like, grabbed up. Here you go home Roger, looking like 65% of his Instagram photos and in an outfit that I already done seen. Like, how I already done seen your outfit and I never seen you in my life in real life. Looking crusty and dusty and shorter than he ever said he was. Hugging me up as soon as I get off the train like, sir, what are you doing? So we're walking to the casting call building where I met up with my best friend, and then I got directed to some dance studio for where my audition was being held. And what's crazy is that they said that I can bring 2 guests, but they had my guests wait outside, which is like, okay, so what was the point of bringing them? So I'm there or whatever, and girl, you would have thought I was being punked or something like that because it was never what I thought it would be. Like, what? Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Mind you, I'm there looking cute, right? Like, looking bad because it's the Bad Girls Club. You gotta pop out. I'm wearing heels, a dress, fresh weave, got everything done, nails done, everything, because nobody was gonna catch me slipping. And then there's girls there looking like busted. Like, is this the Bad Girls Club or the Sad Girls Club? Why I go in there, people in sweatpants, this one girl's wearing a pink wig and platform combat boots. Like, what is this? Like, people was really in there, hair tied, like their probation officer said that this was something mandatory for them to go to, like attend, like you guys are ready to fight. Like, I know Bad Girls Club be brawling and popping out, but it's too early, girl. This is just the audition. It's too soon. We wasn't gonna have a fight today. Bruh, some of these girls was really in here looking crazy, and I saw about 3 Megan Char lookalikes in the freaking audition. Like, I really swear this girl is being mass produced. Listen, the girl that I sat next to spoke no English, not one lick. Like, how was you getting casted, girl? What was they gonna have subtitles on you the whole season? Whole thing didn't make no sense. So as we're waiting to be called into the next room for group interviews, they had us fill out the entire application again, which is like, so what did I just waste my life on? They called us in about like 10 or whatever into the next room, and this guy was asking the same questions on the application. Like, how many times? How many times? Yo guys, there was this one girl, I swear there was nothing that didn't happen to her. Like everything, every single thing, you name it. It was time for him to ask why we think we're the baddest of the baddest, and of course she got a whole story lined up and tears to follow. She's talking about how she was homeless, had to live on the train, had to find her own way stripping and being a waitress at a diner. Then she had 3 kids, 3 different baby fathers, one of which turned gay on her. Then she felt like she just had to have 2 sugar daddies, a sugar mama who lives in Australia and FaceTimes her and gives her money from time to time. Then she wanted to start to cry. Mind you, I'm on the other side of the table like, damn, you sure you signing up for the right show? Now you sound like you on some true life shit for real. Like, sis, I don't think baddest was the right adjective for you. You might want to get up and go find a new one. Maybe get your head checked, girls club, room 206. Then this man want to ask us if we like girls. Like, what? Yo, I swear I was signing up for the wrong Bad Girls Club. Maybe Girls Gone Wild season 17. Then everybody in the circle, of course, want to hype this man up. Like, no, me, I'm strictly dickly. Anyways, it was safe to say that I wasn't getting a call, but homegirl that had everything happen to her in life, yeah, she got talked to afterwards privately. Anyways, so after the audition, I told Day One that I wanted to go get some lunch after because we're in the city, we're looking cute, so you know, gotta make use of the outfit. So I'm trying to tell Roger like, okay, bye, you gotta go, thank you, thanks for coming out. And he's like, so that's what I came out for? Like, yeah, I told you to come to my audition. What do you mean? You thought there was a party afterwards? He's like, nah, I'm coming with y'all. I'm like, nah, no you're not. But then Day One wanna be all nice like, nah, let him come, it's okay. Like, no. So we get to Dallas barbecue in the city and he turns to me and he's like, yo, you got me, right? And I'm like, excuse me? You're not dead ass, because it's not too late for you to catch your train back to the Bronx or whatever the hell you came from. So we're ordering, and mind you, I just turned 21, so you know I had to get myself a little alcoholic beverage and, you know, stump for Snapchat very quick. Here Roger want to come like, ew, who are you? Why are you doing that? Why are you trying to stunt and flex for the gram? Like, ew, ew, ew. Now pause. If there is one thing I hate, it is a man trying to come at me and focus on everything I'm doing. Like, who are you? Mind your business. Stay over there in your lane. Then when my drink come, he got the nerve to ask me for a sip. Like, sis, where's your drink at? Like, where? Then when our food come, he want Day One's chips and pickle that comes with her sandwich and everything else. Like, did you order food? Where's your food at? Like, why are you picking off of people's plates? First of all, you don't even know me. You don't know Day One. What is going on here? So we forgot to ask for separate checks. So when the check came, he's all looking around like, hello? What are you looking at? Excuse me, right here. When this man finally reached in his pocket, he pulled out exact change, like, no tax, no gratuity, like exact change for his actual meal. So he put his little chump change on the table, and for the remainder of that whole thing, he's scrolling up and down his Instagram while me and Day One are trying to figure out the rest of the bill. Finally, I speak up and I'm like, excuse me, this is not enough to cover your whole portion. And he's like, what do you mean? So I'm like, this is without tax or tip or anything, like you owe us more money. And he's like, well, I only have a 20 left and I don't want to break that 20. And at this point, me and Day One are just like staring at him. Like, we probably wasted a good whole minute and a half just staring at this man, like staring at him real confused, like thoroughly confused. What? Huh? Excuse me? Don't want to break it. Man, if you don't pull out that 20. With the grace of God, the bill finally got sorted out. And after that, me and Day One wanted to go to Central Park to take some pics. And we needed a cameraman, so we let Roger come along. And Central Park was a long ways away from where we were. So you know this man was talking the entire time, talking my ear off with a whole bunch of crap. Tell me why on the way there I'm telling Day One, like, me and my friends at college, we have a pact to get some Louboutins for graduation, so I need to hurry up and get them before graduation hit. Why does man want to interrupt me and talk about, oh boy, here we go. women are always so basic. Nobody wants to think outside of the box. Like, everybody has Louboutins, everybody wants Louboutins. How about you get a different shoe? Why y'all gotta always be basic, da da da, whatever whatever. I had this whole story for me, and y'all know how I feel about people telling me what I need to do. Then he want to go on to say how we should get some Givenchy's instead. What? Wait, pause. Well, what did you just say? Day one, of course, had to ask him to repeat himself. He's like, yeah, why don't y'all go ahead and get some Givenchy's? I'm really into fashion, and they just had to... What? Hold on, pause, wait a second. You're into fashion, but you don't know how to pronounce Givenchy? Interesting, very, very interesting, sir. Finally and thankfully, this is day one's breaking point. Now, she is like, honestly, you sound dumb, you need to be quiet, you don't even know how to pronounce the word, yet you're into fashion and you want to tell somebody else and somebody else's group of friends what they need to wear at their graduation. Like, you're done, be quiet, you sound crazy. Thankfully, at this point, we're at our train station. We go down in the train and he got to go all the way, take his behind somewhere else, back to the Bronx or wherever he came from. I don't care. I don't know where he went after that, and I don't care. But of course he wanted to be nice and see me off, and this man tried to give me a kiss. Yo, I almost cracked and broke my neck swerving away from his crusty behind. I'm all ducking and diving like, oh, 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 bye. Bye, bye, I'll see you. Ain't gonna get me. No, no, no. People are laughing, walking past us and stuff like, bye, go home. Ain't nobody want a kiss from you. Then when me and Day One got on the train, blocked, deleted, just like that. We never even met. This day never even happened. Well, it happened, but you wasn't in it, apart from this story time right here. Anyway, that is it for this story time. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Yeah, safe to say that I'm not gonna be on Bad Girls Club season 17 this season. So if you was checking for me and you was wondering if I made it or not, no, I didn't. But anyway, it was an experience all in itself. Let's say that I can cross that off my bucket list and never do that again. Give this video a big like if you enjoyed it, and if you want to see some more story times on my channel, don't forget to subscribe on your way out if you haven't already, and I'll see you guys in my next one. Bye guys.